Yo, peep this. You just clicked on Let's View It, and I'm Tyrone Cross. Welcome to my channel, so you already know. Let's view it. 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 What's up, real ones? This is Let's View It, the realest YouTube channel on YouTube. And if you know, you know. But if you don't know, well, that's because either YouTube has been gypping you this whole time and not sending you their very best, which, by the way, you should probably complain to them about and demand they always send all their customers their very best. Or maybe you just kept skipping over my video. Who knows? But either way, you're new to the crew and we welcome you. And all I ask is after this video, if you like how I do what I do, please subscribe and help support me and this channel and help me make YouTube great again. Well, unless YouTube doesn't let me make it great again. But for now, how I understand it, I'm allowed to make it great again. So let's do that and let's start this video. In this video, I got a video clip from Candace Owens from her podcast where she's discussing how they put transgenderism in cartoons. More specifically, the Muppet Babies. Even more specifically, Baby Gonzo. So you already know. Let's view it.
Let's just watch what the Muppet Babies is promoting today.
We met the most amazing princess, but they ran away, and all they left behind was this.
Everyone, there's something I need to tell you. The princess who came to your ball tonight was me. I'm Gonzorella.
But Gonzo, why didn't Vu tell us?
Because you all expected me to look a certain way. I don't want you to be upset with me.
This is just, I look at this and we talk about it all the time. We talk about this. Nobody listened. The kids are definitely being attacked. This kind of messaging. If I was sitting here thinking that my child was watching something that was for children and looked around and saw them promoting the transgender, like I would go absolutely mad. And you realize they know that children's brains are developing. They want them to know it's an option. Kids are monkey see, monkey do. Yep. So this to me is a direct attack on children. This is predatorial in my opinion.
Well said, Candace Owens. But now let me say it weller and break down what Candace Owens is saying. They are going after kids. If you notice, first of all, they put transgenderism in a cartoon with the word baby in its title. This is Muppet Babies. So not only are they targeting kids, they're targeting the youngest audience possible. I mean, kids could start watching Muppet Babies from like 3 on up, right? So they intentionally pick a cartoon that will hit very, very, very low ages. It's not like they put transgenderism in Transformers. Transformers. That was completely accidental, by the way. They strategically picked cartoons that would get to the youngest audience possible. Because like Candace Owens says, that's when their minds are the most vulnerable. That's when their minds are the most impressionable. And young kids' minds can't critically think. That's why they believe in stuff like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, even though their house might not have a chimney, because they're not critically thinking. They don't ask the parent, where does the tooth fairy get money from? Does the tooth fairy have a banking account? How does the tooth fairy carry the dollar? So that's why they target this very young age, so they can brainwash and manipulate them. Not to mention, at that age, parents use these cartoons to buy a little time so they can wash dishes, do laundry, and things like that. And these weirdos know these things. They expect the kid to be watching the cartoon by themselves while the parent is busy. So then they can slide in their little devious, perverted things. But now let's talk about the actual scene that they presented, which was Gonzo being the princess or playing Cinderella, right? So they find the glass slipper and they don't know who the princess is because they ran away. And then baby Gonzo comes out the closet and says,
"The princess who came to your ball tonight was me."
And then all the other little Muppet babies go. And then baby Gonzo says,
"I'm Gonzorella."
And when they ask, well, why did you run away? He says,
"Because you all expected me to look a certain way. I don't want you to be upset with me."
And that line right there is really what they're trying to manipulate. They're trying to manipulate the children's facts of what they know of true reality and turning it into an expectation instead of a fact, instead of what they know. The Muppet Babies didn't expect the princess to look a certain way. They know princesses look a certain way. They didn't know exactly what the princess looked like anyways, but they knew it would look like a princess, which means beautiful hair, beautiful dress, and definitely a girl. This is what the Muppet Babies knew, but they changed it to expectations when Gonzo said, "'Cause you expected me to look a certain way." Again, they know a princess looks a certain way. They didn't expect a princess to look a certain way. Let me explain the difference like this. If I say, I expect to eat dinner at 5, what does that tell you? That means that's what I expect, but there's a possibility it could be slightly different or way different. Or maybe I don't eat at all, right? Now, if I say, I know I'm going to eat dinner at 5, that statement changes everything, right? There is no give or take. I'm eating at 5 because that's what I know. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to trick kids in what they know for what they actually know is true and tell them it's now an expectation. They're very slick with what they do, and it's a damn shame that parents cannot use cartoons and go wash the dishes anymore and know that their kid is just going to be smiling and laughing, and at worst, just indoctrinated to believing in space, galaxies, and dinosaurs. But hey, everything can't be perfect, except for Let's View It. So now that you know that Baby Gonzo is a princess and that the Muppet Babies will teach your kids about transgenderism while you're doing the dishes, all I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. If Baby Gonzo's a girl, does that mean regular Gonzo's a girl too? My mind's just blown. Or do you think Baby Gonzo was just on TikTok too much? But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the Hunchback. Also click that hit checker button and sub ride with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night.
Keep it real, keep it real, keep it real.
All my life.
Keep it real, keep it real, keep it real.
Can't help
Keep it real, keep it real, keep it real.
That's why
Keep it real, keep it real, keep it real.